I've caught you, Monkey Fist. Your reign of terror is over.
You have not caught me, White Tiger. I've caught you. Do you remember the Dragon Twins? Good luck, my friend.
Killing you two will be the greatest honor of all.
I cannot see how you think you can defeat my monkey fist.
That's the last time you'll see anything, Monkey Fist.
Hello? Hello? Party people? What's up, party people? It's the Master Blaster, the ninja that is faster. Your boy, Emcee Popsicle! And the one, the only, the clean Kungfu kitten, Emcee Huka!
What's up, man? What's that?
Woo! So, today, we saw something crazy. And I guarantee none of y'all seen this. None of y'all heard of this.
Never.
Never. Not once, not never.
Never.
It is from 1983. And it is called Taoism Drunkard.
Drunkard.
What is that? How did we find this, you may ask? Because I spend a lot of time on the internet trying to find weird stuff to tell you about.
Pretty weird, this movie.
Did we find something weird?
Man, it's a bunch of tomfoolery. I don't know what's going on. What's going on with this movie, man?
Tomfoolery. So, it was made in Hong Kong. It's in Cantonese. We found a version of it with English dubs in it. But it's like a karate movie, and it's like a weird movie. It's like a funny movie. Like, it's everything. Like, this, I've never said this. I normally don't like foreign films because I'm trash. I know. But this is my official favorite foreign film. Ta-da!
I like it too.
Foreign film. I normally don't like foreign films that much, not because they're not that good, but I don't like spending the extra amount of difficulty, like painstakingly reading through everything.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
Yeah, but okay, so we're gonna break it down for you. So it starts out in this giant castle, and there are all these people guarding this evil wizard, and he's locked up in this castle. And
like a cage. You got him in a cage.
Right. So this guy starts sneaking in. It shows this guy sneak in, and there's a key that all these ninjas are guarding. How does he get the key?
Like the way the cage and the wizard is his fortress is like, it's like a bunch of like a domino effect of things that set the intruder on fire, or like this spinning wheel of like boxing gloves.
Yeah, it's like Indiana Jones stuff.
Yeah, it's just like he's knocking these dominoes
But
over.
I'm talking about how he got the key to get in there in the first place, though. You forgot?
I can't remember.
He had this little tiny like grappling hook, and he throws it over there.
Yeah.
And then what was it? What was on there?
Yeah.
That little thing.
He threw it hooked on that dude's back though to start with.
Yeah, and there was this little monkey on there. It was like a toy robot monkey.
Yeah,
And so
went
he
across the
controls
wire.
it like this.
Yeah.
And the monkey crawls across the wire and gets the key.
Yeah.
once he gets inside, like Huka was saying, there are all these like traps and stuff. So like he gets these
Made by
dominoes.
dominoes that's all over, it's all around him.
He's like running, trying to stop him, and the dominoes keep knocking things over and causing like punching gloves to come out and punch him, like all this Indiana Jones stuff.
Setting him on fire and all kinds of stuff.
But he sets this guy free, this evil wizard. So the evil wizard breaks out, jumps through the wall. Everyone's a cartoon in this movie. Like everything's like fast forwarded and like they can do all this impossible stuff. So the people that are guarding him, the mainest person that's guarding him is this drunk dude. Like
he drinks wine all day.
Yeah, all day, and I don't know why they got him to do anything.
He's just passing out and stuff like, here all day.
這真係冇人啊！有辦法。走嚟。
So, once the evil sorcerer gets away, the emperor is like super mad, and he finds the drunk dude, and he's like, I will give you 3 months to find him.
3
I'm
months.
like, 3 months? That's
Like, it's
forever.
such an odd amount of time, like 3 months. Wow.
Like, oh, well, the clock's ticking. So he has this little boat, cart thing.
/ sailboat.
And it floats him down the street, and he runs into this guy, and her grandmother, his grandmother, had kicked him out of the house, being like, go find a wife.
Can't find a wife. And
So he's just going and hitting on random people. And so he meets this one woman that's like pregnant, and he doesn't
know she's pregnant.
And he's like hitting on her by drawing faces on his thumbs, and one's her and one's him.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Just out of nowhere.
So silly stuff.
So then, like, he sees that she's pregnant, and he's like, Doi!
He's like,
And I'm like,
you're
"Good
hideous.
grief.
You're
Calm down."
ugly.
Yeah, so then he runs into the drunk guy and decides that they're gonna help each other out for some reason. So he starts riding with the drunk guy, and then it cuts back to the emperor, and he's still looking for the wizard, and he's sending all his people out. Then it cuts to the wizard, and the wizard's like, I need the blood of 20 boys who have never been married.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
oh, that's weird. Okay, so to make his powers work, he needs the blood of these boys. So he's out trying to get blood.
But then you remember what happened right after that, huh?
What?
He had this little bowl and he set it out of some other blood he had, and then what we figured out later on was like this evil fighting toad. They said.
Yeah.
And his tongue like went out and was drinking out the bowl, yo.
It was a toad that was like this
his
big.
eyes lit up red though.
His eyes glowed, and it was
Yeah.
you couldn't tell for a long time throughout the movie, but it was a person in a frog costume acting like a frog, but you couldn't
Hopping
tell.
around,
It looked
hopping
like a real frog, but obviously much bigger. So he's training this frog, and he blows this magic flute, and it makes the frog do
Plays
what he says.
evil weird music. He said.
Yeah, everybody's like, that is weird music.
Yeah, evil weird music.
So then, like, the guy that's looking for a wife gets in this contest, but the contest was set up by the wizard, and they have this girl there, and they're like, if you want to marry this girl, you must do the challenge. And so he does the challenge.
She's sitting in this thing, y'all only can see one side of her.
Right, profile.
Yeah, a profile picture of one side of her.
So our boy that's looking for a wife wins the challenge, which is like walking across like spiked
And
nails
jump
and
over
stuff
fire
like that.
on the nails. Yeah.
So he gets it, and then he gets in there, and he sees that her profile, her other side, she has like a birthmark. She's very pretty.
She's beautiful.
Yeah,
Just a
but-
birthmark on her.
But just because she has a birthmark, it's like, you are the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, we're not marrying you. Get away from me, ugly.
It's like, man, you're a jerk. Like, you're a butthole. But
Yeah,
then you
yeah.
find out that they're only using this girl so that the evil sorcerer can get the blood of these guys that were going in to get him. So,
Yeah.
so he's trying to get the blood. The daughter with the birthmark is trying to help him, and when he sees that she has a birthmark, he like freaks out and runs away, and so she starts chasing him, and the guards start chasing her because that's their like queen, and then he's like he keeps running from her, and she gets mad, so she tells the guards like, he was coming after me. So then they go after him.
Yeah.
He runs away, and then catches up with her again somehow, but she's out of the castle, and they're all hanging out with the drunk guy.
Yeah.
And this mutant frog attacks them, and like is trying to kill him, and it's being controlled by the flute. And then
the evil weird music flute.
Yeah, so then the drunk guy does powers on the frog, and then the frog explodes and gets this like mutated stuff all over the girl's face.
On the same side of the birthmark.
She's like, no, you made me even more ugly.
Yeah, she was mad at him.
So
he's like, oh, you gotta get the old skin off, and he plucked some of his hair out of his head. You notice that?
Yeah.
And to use it to scrape the scalp
off. And then it got the birthmark off, and then our boy that was gonna get married, he's all into her now.
He's all like, oh,
of course.
Come here, let me kiss you. And all that.
So then the husband, or the dad of the girl with the birthmark, comes and is fighting against the boy that's trying to get married and the drunk guy, because he thinks they kidnapped his daughter, which I guess they did, but she's okay with it because she still wants to get married to this jerk for some reason. And so then they fight, but they have like these robots that are marionettes that are huge life size, and they're all like fighting with them. Like, and these fight scenes are insane. They're really good.
And might we say too, the music and the sound effects goes weird. It's weird. It goes
the whole thing's weird.
Nothing with the what's going on, and the music is like way off on what's going on, of like how dramatic it is.
Yeah, earlier we skipped this. We're skipping a lot just so we can tell you what happens, because we don't know. Like, we're telling you the best we can. There's like a wizard fight with like this guy's putting snakes on people's backs. Then, like, trying to tell him that he can cure them, but he's the one that made the snake bite him, and then
he's trying to use his magic in order for profit.
The guy trying to get a wife uses his magic to like beat up that guy and put the snake venom inside him, and then they have like paper dolls that are alive and they fight with the paper dolls. Stuff like that. It's insane. This whole thing is just nuts. It's like a cartoon.
Tomfoolery.
It is a cartoon. Like, it's so crazy. And I was laughing. I was engaged the whole time. Speaking of engaged, so the guy and the girl are getting married, and they're at the wedding, but she has like this veil on because they believe they've killed the evil sorcerer.
The boy's grandma was like, well, she's got to complete this task to be my boy's wife.
So all these people like fight her, and she beats the crap out of everybody. So then they go to their room right after the marriage to like consummate the whatever, and then he takes off the veil, and it's the evil sorcerer guy.
Yeah.
So he's fighting the guy that got married. They're fighting in the room, and then the drunk guy sees, and he gets in there and fights.
But like everybody at the wedding was like up against the windows listening.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Even the grandma.
Yeah. But the grandma ended up helping and fight, and then
remember, the wizard has these rings too.
He fights with rings. It's like a magic trick.
It's like the rings that click together, and you can't get them apart, but a certain way you can. But he has a bunch of those, and that's how he fights.
Like with like 8 of those.
It's pretty cool.
It's really impressive.
Really
the fighting is really good. It's funny. I was engaged the entire time. You guys should watch this. It's funny. I never stopped laughing. I never stopped paying attention. I never stopped going, what? What?
I was just trying to keep up with it, because it was like here and there and everywhere. Like, I didn't understand.
It was amazing. But yeah, check out Taoism Drunkard. This video was brought to you by 20,000 million billion light years.
Cool people in light years.
It was brought to you by Fanny Supply Company.
Right there.
They make really sweet fanny packs. Check them out. Also, Sticker Yeti. They make my stickers, and they can make some for you. I'm selling these for $5, or hit up Sticker Yeti, and they will make some whatever you want. And that's pretty cool. Also, Vert Star made these hats.
Boom.
That was pretty sweet.
Boom.
Streetwear, all kinds of cool stuff. Make sure to hit them up. They're in the description. Also, 1428 Nightmare Studios. they made this boy. You can get these custom. They'll do whatever you want.
Those are really awesome.
They're really cool.
Really
Everybody says stuff about them. They're really awesome. You should definitely get one. Venti 2020 made these sunglasses.
Boom.
They're not very expensive, but they look great.
Really nice. Really
Also,
nice. Really nice.
Emerald Coast Pools. They'll fix your pool. They'll fix you up. If you're in the Gulf Coast, hit them up, and they will make your pool real pretty. So, thank you guys. We'll see you next week. It's been a business.
My dog.
All right.
Later.
We're out. Peace.